Does energy need rest? Wind, air. Does it stop blowing? Does it stop creating because it needs to take a rest? Does water, does it stop flowing because it's tired of flowing? Does the sun, does it take a rest, or does it continue to shine? Does it continue to give off heat, energy? Our spirit, does it need rest? When we sleep at night, is our spirit resting, or is it still awake? Is it still going? Likewise, our creator, does the creator need rest? Why would he need rest? He, she, whatever. I'm just using what we've been taught, what we know, what we understand. Not getting into all the specifics. But I asked that because we keep going off of, on the seventh day, the creator, God, it says, rested. But that doesn't make sense in my brain. I'm not saying this to debate. I'm not saying this for anything other than to think, critically think. So I say that because I was thinking about this, and we as humans, men, whatever, have been taught that our creator is like seeks out to destroy us. Like if we don't obey, he seeks out to just kill us or send plagues or send, certain things our way, like the commandments. It said I no longer look at them as commandments, but guidelines, natural laws. That's why I always put natural laws. There's natural guidelines that our creator gave us to live by. And if we don't live by those things, it creates chaos. It gets out of order. And what does that mean? Diseases, you know what I mean? Which are man-made because we go against what the creator created. So at the end of the day, when the creator said what we read that the creator says to have Sabbath day, to have a day of rest, I don't look at that as you better have a day of rest and it better be on this day or I'm going to send you to hell or I'm going to kill you. No, I don't look at it that way no more. And that's just me. I'm not debating that you should do this. You should do it the way I think. I'm just saying for me, I no longer see it this way and I'm just sharing it. I don't see it that way that he said you better rest on this certain day. I see it as he has given us guidelines that this body, this flesh, this host, this shell, this sleeve needs rest. Our spirit doesn't, like I said in the beginning, our spirit doesn't need rest, but this physical body in this dimension, in this plane that we are in, this realm that we are in right now needs rest, just like it needs nutrition, just like it needs the sun to get vitamin D and to give us heat. So at the end of the day, I think we have, I'm getting away from these doctrines, these religious things that I have been brought into. A lot of us have been brought into, and even in the conscious community, awareness community, woke community, it's like we're pressuring people to still follow rules and doctrines. You know what I mean? You gotta do this and you gotta do that. Out of fear. We're doing nothing different than what the government does, what the people in leadership do. Leadership that are ruling over us, that are controlling us. At the end of the day, we're trying to get back into closer to the creator, because we've been, I don't know how to say the word, de-evolution, devolved. We've devolved instead of evolving. To evolve means to go to a higher state of mind, higher state of frequency, natural, to put it simple. Devolve means to do things unnaturally, to go down, hell, up, heaven, quote unquote. So at the end of the day, I'm just trying to get more into our natural state of mind, natural state of living as best as I can. And I'm not saying when I put things on my page, I don't do things to say, you better do things this way or else. You better not think this way or else. No, I just give a different perspective. I'm just giving a different way of thinking because we are taught not to think. We are taught not to critically think at that. There's a difference between thinking and critically thinking. So at the end of the day, it's just like thinking. You think you're smart because you went to school, because you did college, universities. You think you're smart. We think we're smart because we do these things. Critically thinking means I didn't have to go to school. There's a lot of people that drop out of high school, never graduated, that are way smarter than a lot of people that have gone to universities that have been indoctrinated through this system. So at the end of the day, you only go through this universities and colleges to work within the system, to keep the system going, to keep that way of thinking recycled and keep going. So I'm getting away from the whole point of this, of does our creator need rest? Just a simple question, simple way to be, just, and it's not meant for you to come at me and say, no, he doesn't. I'm not asking you for all that. I'm just bringing out a simple question for people to think differently and to go deeper. That's it. Y'all have a good one.